Here we are, day 2. I'm sitting in 10th place. I had 12 pound yesterday. I had 4 big bites. I only caught 1 of them. So I'm pretty excited to get back up the river and get into my pond. Hopefully the water didn't dirty up too much or get any higher. I think I can do pretty good today. So stay tuned.
Good luck, Nathan.
You too, buddy.
So 65. Thank you, 65. 66. Thank you, 66.
Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
We're going second behind the big O boat. 271.
Have a good day, Rodney. Well, the water came up. The water's a lot higher. Well, one good thing is there's no other boats here today, so hopefully we can get 5. Well, my worst fear has happened. My little pond here got flooded and the water's dirty as all hell, so it doesn't look good. Not big enough. First bite of the day. I saw one decent one. I'm getting a little worried about the water. Damn it. Oh my God. That was a giant. One pulled it down right on the other side of the tree. Well, I don't know what it is, but as soon as my GoPro batteries die, I get big bites. Boom! Yes! Damn it! First cast with the swim jig, not the type we're looking for, but maybe that's a clue. Well, it's 1:30. It was a bust. This pond was no good. I had a couple bites this morning. I had buzzbait and they just weren't committing to it. I had a couple hit me on a chatterbait. Again, they just wouldn't eat it. And I stayed in here way too long, so I don't know what to do. This day sucked. Well, rising muddy water completely ruined my area. Mud got into my pond and completely killed it. So I decided to spend the rest of the day searching out clean water in the back of some other ponds, but I can't find any. It was just a train wreck of a day.
Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good luck today.
Thank you. You too.
I'm not feeling too good about it.
Well, into it feeling like crap, and it ends up being a great day.
That's how I was the first day. I was until Wednesday when at 10:30 I pulled the plug on what I was doing and went up to that one pond and caught 12 pounder out there in 2 hours and got it. And I had 4 big bites. I only caught one of them.
Wish everybody good
We're
bite
out of
today.
here.
Make sure you sit down.
I should have stayed.
We don't have net. Oh, here we do. Coming this way?
Yes.
Oh, that is a good one. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, I had the pictures while ago. Look how fat she is.
That was he boiled in there right before I threw in there.
I had a chatterbait on yesterday and I took it off.
This is a spinnerbait.
Oh, was that a spinnerbait? Oh, I thought you were throwing your chatterbait.
Yes.
Like we have somebody would have a fish on. Say, is it a good one? And he's like, no. Yeah, it was like a 4 pounder. 4 pounder.
No!
Oh, we got it.
Damn it!
Oh, man.
That's the first fish I've seen in 2 days.
My drag slipped.
And they would retie and whatever every afternoon, and then we just locked everything up.
Plug the boat in.
Fish.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I stayed Hey, he ate it and come out of the water with it. So one fish on day 2 and 1 fish on day 3, both were 4 pounders, and it was enough to put me inside the top 25 for a check and to fish the final day. So it's crazy. I'm around fish, I just can't get them all on the boat. I'm missing fish, losing them. Only getting a few bites a day, but they're the right ones. So I don't know what to do tomorrow, but we're fishing. We're going home with a check. Stick around for the day 4. Well, we made it home 14 hours. We're back in Pennsylvania after a grueling Lake Eufaula Race God National Championship. Man, I'm extremely happy to get out of there with a check. Ended up finishing 25th. I blanked the final day. I had 3 bites all day. They were all short fish. Never ever had a keeper bite that final day. I rolled the dice a little bit. I left my area, you know, sooner than I normally would have to try to run some new water and see what happens. I had nothing to lose. I was sitting in 22nd place. The furthest back I could finish was 25th. That's where I ended up finishing because I zeroed. But the payout I think was the same from 15th to 25th. So it was kind of gambling that final day. Once I got in that pond, it just wasn't happening. And I realized I wasn't gonna catch a limit in there. I got out to try to maybe hit, get lucky somewhere, which it didn't happen. Never had a bite after I left that pond. But all in all, it was a good tournament. After practice, and only averaging 1 keeper fish a day, and that's fishing 10 to 12 hour days. I'm extremely thrilled and blessed to get out of there with a check. Made a really good decision on the first day. Halfway through the first day, and I didn't even have a keeper in a live well. I knew that, I'm probably looking at either blanking or only coming in with 1 fish if I continue to do this. I had no idea that I would go up to that pond way up the river and catch a limit. I thought maybe if I went up there I could catch 2 or 3 fish maybe, and salvage my first day and not be totally out of it. The fishing was just absolutely terrible. I got up there, I think I only spent about 2 hours in there. My co-angler, he caught 3 for 5.5 pounds. I made 3 laps through there with a buzz bait. I was throwing this homemade 1/4 ounce buzz bait a buddy of mine makes with me. I was throwing a white one at first, and then I switched to a black one to give them fish a different look, and it seemed like I started generating bigger bites with the black one. So that's what I threw the rest of the tournament. But I went in there, I think I had 10 or 12 blow-ups. Only caught 5 of them. 1 of them was a big one, and we got the heck out of there. I didn't want to stick any more of them fish. I knew there was enough fish there to probably make the final day. I didn't think I could ever win in there, or even catch them for 4 days in a row, but I thought I could probably go back in there and catch another 15 pounds between 2 days, which I didn't even come close to that. I only caught 1 4-pounder the second day and 1 4-pounder the third day, but it was still enough to make the final day and get out of there with a check. So yeah, we got out of there. I did catch 1 more fish late in the day in that creek where I had some spawners. It was a little bit of an upgrade, not much. Second day, I didn't have a conger. Went back up there and I had 2 bites on my buzzbait. One I caught was a 4 1/4, and then I had one about 6 pound come up and just completely eat it. And I don't know what happened. I made sure she had it, and I set the hook and stuck her for about a half a second. She just, popped off. I mean, literally a half a second was all longer. She had that hook in her. My execution this week was terrible. I missed so many fish that first day. The second day, I lost that one. That was probably 6 pound. I had probably 3 or 4 other bites on a chatterbait that second day. I didn't catch a single one of them. And then the third day, I switched over to a spinnerbait, try to give them fish a different look. And I caught 1 good one right off the bat. Then I hooked into another one that was probably 2.5, and my drag slipped on the hook set, and I never really was able to, get control of that fish, and ended up jumping and coming off. And then moments later, I threw it over a piece of grass, and I brought my spinnerbait up over the top of a piece of grass at the top of the water, and one come up and completely engulfed it. And maybe because I watched that bite and didn't actually feel for it, I missed that one as well. So my execution this week was absolutely terrible. The fish were the right ones. It's just a matter of getting them in the boat, and I did terrible at that. So, but all in all, I'm extremely happy with it. Got out of there with a check. So till next time, thanks for watching. I think our next tournament's next weekend on High Rock Lake for the BFL. So see you there.